if you're following my Facebook post today, that you would have known that when I wrote a post this morning that my feathers got a bit ruffled. I get a bit ruffled every now and again when people put stuff out there to make people think that they have to pay lots of money to make an income or to be in our business, or I get ruffled with this because it's a lot of rubbish. I'm not saying you don't have to do the work. You have to do the work, but there was this post out there that said you don't expect to earn a six-figure income if you don't pay the money. Well, I doubt that. And one of the things that I get ruffled about is that I bought a business 13 years ago for $49.99. Over that 12 to 13 years, I probably earned many millions of dollars. And I'm not saying this because I'm bragging. I'm not saying this because of anything or that I want to do income claims. But what I am saying to you is that that's all I paid. The rest of it, I had to learn. And the rest of it, you can learn either by putting your head in the game and learning yourself, or using all of your skills, using your social media and getting out there and doing the work. Now, that's what I did. I went out and I did the work. And then what I did was I recruited, and I brought people in, and I brought people in, and I brought people in, and I built a massive business. From there, honestly, I have recruited some of the best leaders in the world, And some of them, what we have all done in our team we have shared. If I've learned something, I've shared it with this person, and someone's learned something, they've shared it with this person, and this is how we've built this massive thing. One of the things that really irks me is when I scroll through Facebook and I come across posts like that. And then I see them, there was another post under the post and it said, yes, that's why you had to pay $10,000 for my course, because I'll mentor you personally. Well, I want to know is how many people have done a course and then made the millions? That's what I want to know. Because everyone wants to know how many people have made millions doing my business and not had to have the mentors, or had mentors within the team. It's not that they don't have mentors. They have mentors, but they have them within the team and they don't have to pay a cent for them. So what I want to know though is those people out there that have paid tens of thousands of people dollars for these courses, how many millions have you made? That's what I want to know. Now, I've done a few courses, and especially, I wanted to raise my speaking. So I thought, I don't know enough, and sometimes we test ourselves because we go, I don't know enough, so I best I go and learn something. So I went to a course that tried to teach me about speaking on a public stage. So off I go, and I do this course. And the first thing that someone says to me, you're a woman, so, you won't get all the speaking gigs. So I was like, who are you? Who are you? And how, what's your credentials to tell me that? So that was my first one. But then I did the course with them. And when you are knowledgeable about a subject, and when you know something about a subject, and then you go into these courses, I get there a bit frustrated because I'm sitting there and I'm going, well, I've paid you $4,000. Where are my nuggets? What are you going to give me so that I can learn, so that I can grow? Treat me like a dummy off the street, but don't treat me as a dummy. Treat me like a dummy that I don't know as much as everybody else, but don't treat me like a dummy. And so what they do is they spoon feed you, and then they spoon feed you a little bit, and then they spoon feed you a little bit. And then it's coffee time. And then we spoon feed you a little bit, and then we spoon feed you a little bit, and then it's lunch. And then we spoon feed you a little bit, and then we get you up on stage to talk for 1 minute, and, we spoon feed you a bit like that. And then what they do is they say, well, that was a great speech. Well, yeah, I know that. I know I can speak on stage. I want you to teach me more. And then they spoon feed you a bit more, and then that day's done. Okay. So then we come back the next day and we do this is the presentation. So we're going to teach you to speak for 3 minutes. Now, considering that I'm quite capable of speaking for, an hour on a stage, 3 minutes is pretty easy for me. But, I know that I've got to present. I know that I've got to boom it out. I know that I've got to give a hook. I know that I've got to do a closure. I know that I've got to punch it so that the people in the audience listen for 3 minutes. So I can do that. But it takes a little bit of thinking because I've got to, not waffle and I've got to punch it out. But I can do that. But then at the end of it, what have I learned? At the end of it, what did I learn? And but you missed it all, didn't you? You missed it all. Because the punchline wasn't about me. The punchline was about me paying $4,000 to go to their course, to then go and buy another course for $15,000. And then when I buy the $15,000 course, then I might be a good enough speaker to do a TED Talk. Or then I might be a good enough speaker to do, earn a really good income. But I've got to get to the $15,000 course. So I've got to jump the hoop. I've got to do the course for I've got to go to the event to start with. Then I've got to jump the hoop. I get to the $4,000 course. Then I've got to jump the hoop to get to the $15,000 course. And I'm sure there'll be another one after that. I'm sure. But you know what happens is that they go to these courses and these little old nanas that are there that are looking to change their lives. They're looking to do something with their life. And sometimes their husband has died, and sometimes they've got a little bit of money in the bank, or sometimes they've divorced, or sometimes they're just widows, or sometimes they're just little old nanas that are lonely. So they're looking for community. So they go to these courses with the promise that they're going to make a difference to their lives. And now women are funny creatures. Because what we do is we pour everything into our kids, we pour everything into our families, we pour everything into everybody else when we're maturing, when it's probably the best years of our lives. But we're probably pouring everything into everybody else through those years. And then what happens is that when we get to 50 and we get to 60, we go, well, what have we done with our life? Where's my life gone? What have I done? I've cleaned socks, I've done jocks, I've done nappies, I've done housework, and I have made everybody else happy. But where's my life? Where's my life? And so we do these courses thinking that, it might teach me something. And then we get caught in the trap, and then we do a little bit more, and then they trap us. And then they trap for the $15,000 course. Then I get cranky. I get cranky again because now I've wasted a weekend. I've wasted I've flown to Sydney for the course. I've done all my stuff. I've paid accommodation, and now I've just wasted a whole weekend and I really walked away with nothing. And yet I've paid my money. So I want to know how many people do all of these courses, these $15,000, these $10,000 courses, and then become superstars. Not many. I have not seen one person, not one that I've ever done a course with and they've come out and they've been superstars. I see them do a little bit more profiling after they've done their course and they're all buzzing, and I see them, out there, like having a go. But I've never seen them rise. I've never seen them rise. And you know what? That's what makes me cranky, because they just feed off people like that. And you think I'm a pyramid seller? Some people think I'm bad. Some people think that I'm doing the wrong thing. Because I'm taking a woman that has got nothing and I'm teaching her everything for free, and I'm offering her a business for $42.50, and I'm the bad person. I'm giving a woman community. I'm giving a woman a sense of pride. I'm giving a woman the sense that she's got friends, that she's got people around her that care about her, that she's got people around her that actually love her. And I'm not taking any money off her, except the company takes $42.50, and that's for life. She doesn't have to pay anything more. Life. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy. And people think I'm the bad person. People think that I'm the scam. You got no idea what's out there. There's a lot of scam artists out there, and they are out there just taking people's money because they think they've got a program or something else out there that they can sell. And great, everybody's got to sell something. Everybody to make $1. I get that. But don't scam people. Don't scam people. And, like, they're going to probably come at me and go, oh, you can't call me a scammer. Well, show me. Show me the dollars. Show me the value. Show me the volume. Show me the people. Because I tell you what, I can show you my people. I can show you my volume. I can show you my success stories. I can show you my money. I can show you the people that are making money. I can show you the people that have grown in the business. I can show you the women that have changed their lives. I actually have the proof. So for those people out there that are doing those big $10,000 courses, or the other ones that say, come in, it's $47 and I'll give you, I teach you how to do Instagram. So because you think you really need to know that. So you click on it and you get your $47 course and you realize it's just a PDF and there's nothing in it. But hang on, if you add another $16, you can get this extra PDF. Oh, so you do the extra $16. And then, but hang on a minute, if you get this and you get the extra bit and you get another $6, you get that. So now suddenly we're up to $100 and we're still doing, but the add-ons. And then, don't forget the steak knives. I think that's just slit your throat. But do you know what I'm saying? This is the scam. And you know what? For $42.50, you can join my business and I'll give you everything. And you know what? I don't charge a thing. I don't charge a thing. And you know what? I'm stupid. I'm probably stupid. Really, really stupid. I probably should be charging everybody everything. But you know what? I don't put the value, and it's not that I don't have value for myself, because I know damn well that I know my shit. I know damn well I know my stuff. I know. I've been working at this for a long time. I've been working and I've been building a business, and I've been building businesses for every other person in the world. I just didn't do it for myself. But now I'm doing it for myself. So the difference between now and what I'm doing for myself is that I'm now sharing my knowledge and I'm giving my knowledge away. So those people out there that are scamming, it's not because I don't value my knowledge, and that's not why I'm not charging. It's because I value my people. I value my people. And you know why I value my people? It's because my people have never had any money. It's my people that have struggled in their lives. It's my people that I'm trying to protect. It's my people that I want to teach. So if I teach my people for free, what are they going to do? They're then going to go out and duplicate. They are then going to duplicate down the line, and then they're going to share it with their people and their people and their people. And that's how you change the world. That's how you grow a business. That's how you multiply. You don't ever build a business on greed. You never build a business on greed. And these people out there that are doing these wonderful courses and these $10,000 things, you only see them for so long because they can't duplicate it forever. Because you know what? Their knowledge gets out of date. I'm in the field. I work in the field with my teams. I'm in the field every day. I'm recruiting. I'm building businesses. I'm actually selling product. I'm doing all the things. So I know exactly the problems that my team face. And then all I do is I share my knowledge for free. For free. So for you scammers out there that are actually trying to teach and take volume and money off people that are poor and people that don't know any better, stop it. Stop it. I know you're trying to make an income, but why don't you join a team? Why don't you join a team and bring all your knowledge into a team like this and then come and share it? Why wouldn't you do that? Because I can promise you that I can give you a really good income for the rest of your life, and you can then become worthwhile and do something down the line for thousands of women. Thousands. Thousands. You don't just have to do it thinking this big. You could think this big. This big. How many of you want to think this big? So many of us think that we're thinking this big, but we're actually really thinking small. And it's only when you get around big leaders that you realize that you're thinking small. I challenge many people when I'm with them and I say to them, you are thinking small. And they go, oh, I've been thinking so big. No. only because it's the community that you're around. The community that you're around thinks small. And you think that you're thinking big, and you're still in that community. When you start to look at the world as a global platform, and when you start to think about, well, what can I do and change the world? Man, life can be changed. Life can be so different. Life can be so different. And your thinking can be different. Change the people. Change your circles. Look at the people around you and say to yourself, are they thinking big or are they thinking small? Who am I? What do I need to make me the superstar? How do I need to learn? Find the people in your world that will teach you and not charge you. You know, I often talk here because I want to share my knowledge. And I share my knowledge because when I'm talking here, often it's my team that I'm talking to. But there are a lot of other people out there that are just watching me. But you know what? Just don't watch. Come and join me. Come and be a part of something greater. Because I know what? You can make a difference in this world. You can absolutely make a difference. It starts with you. It starts with you. Change your thinking. Get rid of the stinking thinking. Get rid of the thinking that if I just go and buy something, it will work and I will become a superstar overnight because I paid so much money for it. Doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. The only way it works is through hard work. Hard work, hard work, and hard work. Lots of love to you. Lots of love to you. Don't put stuff up on my Facebook page and think I'm not going to watch it, because I will. Lots of love to you.